Agent 23, he's a very smooth talking, gun toting, geek stapling lady killer. I don't know whether for Dwayne Douglas Johnson, whether that's anyway a stretch, whether you really had to sort of think about this, or whether this is kind of like a fantasy. Let's just play with this.
No, I got to be honest with you. As you said, he is all those things, including very good looking. He's a great kisser. I heard. Yeah, it's me. I mean, really, not a far stretch. No, I'm kidding. It was a lot of fun for me, and of course, it was. I'm always been very intrigued and fascinated with the spy world, and agent world. I've always been a big fan of James Bond. Love the Mission Impossibles. So for me, it was not only a dream come true. It reminded me of how cool my job is and how much I enjoy it. But also too, I was a fan of the TV series too. So read the script, loved it, loved the fact that it was going to be Pete Siegel and Steve Carell, and sign me up. Where do I sign? Let's have fun.
You've done many brave things in your career, obviously during the wrestling years, you with WWF and WWE, and then you bravely tried to make Be Cool worth watching, and you almost did, your own particular scenes. But I think probably the bravest thing you've ever done is kiss that man straight in the lips, and he's not that attractive. No matter which way you dress him up, he's just not the kind of guy you want to kiss in the lips.
He's really not. You know what? But I am. So there's the balance. I do a lot of brave things. That's the length I go as a committed actor. And as far as for the kiss, we were just thinking of ways, what's the most funniest, entertaining thing that we could possibly do that would be a right turn, wouldn't be too dangerous of a turn, and we decided to come up with that.
The shift you made from wrestling into acting in 2001, your first lead, The Scorpion King, it incredibly smooth. Everyone loves that movie, and you've always seemed to get a good reception. Do you still feel you have to prove yourself? Or do you feel, well, no, at this stage, I'm comfortable here. I don't feel I'm stepping up there in a way that people have questions about my acting ability?
Sure. Well, good question. At first, there was great challenges at first, which, by the way, I understood that. And it's interesting because anytime somebody comes from a different world and they're successful in that world and they try to make the transition over, oftentimes that same discipline that they had in that world that made them successful, for some odd reason, doesn't carry over, and they kind of just rest on the laurels, and here I am, a celebrity, and now I'd like to act. It was important to me to become a good actor. Over time, I knew it was going to take time, how was I going to do it? Well, because I came into the business in an unconventional way, the best thing that I could do is to surround myself with really good actors, good directors, hopefully find good material, and understand the business from top to bottom. Marketing, distribution, actors, whatever it is. I just, I got to infuse all these things in my head and try and learn it. I'm comfortable now, and I feel comfortable talking to you about it now and having a wide array of roles to choose from in all different genres, and have found really great success in different genres, and found some big bombs too, by the way, which I've learned from. But at the same time, you always got to prove yourself. You're only as good as your last movie, to me. And you're always looking to improve, you're always looking to grow, and that should never end. I don't think that type of enthusiasm to grow and not only improve, but then prove yourself as well, that shouldn't end. It won't end with me. Because I think I'm going to be 50 years old looking to prove myself.
Well, I know that I've got a minute left, I think I do, yeah. I know that you've always sort of done, kind of good work outside of, the fact that you're famous. You've always kind of used that. You have the Dwayne Johnson Rock Foundation, I think, and you donated to the University of Miami where you started out. And it surprised me that you did a speech at the 2000 Republican convention thing, and the fact that Terrence Stamp's character at this point, we won't give any plot points away, but the idea that LA might be gone, he just sort of says, the celebrities are gone, how will we do without their razor sharp political advice? And I don't know whether that's something that you consider, because people in your position get a hard time if you do step out and say anything, nail your colours to any flag, or you say that you support any particular party. And I don't know whether that's something that is important to you, that you have the kind of a good impression and you say the right thing. And
well, it's important to me. It's important to me to understand, and it's important to me to understand. It's important that people in my position understand the great responsibility I think that you have, that we all have, I think, to our children and to people who at times we can influence. Okay, so that's one end. On another end, I don't think it's necessarily, I don't think it's necessarily actors or celebrities get flack for. It's not necessarily who they're endorsing. If they're endorsing Senator McCain back in the States, or Senator Obama, who I've talked to Senator Obama. I'm going to look forward to talking to Senator McCain. But the problem is it's what they say. That's the issue. At times there's certainly nothing wrong with publicly coming out and endorsing a candidate, but there's also a smart way to do it, and there's an intelligent way to do it. And unfortunately, There are some actors who come out who not only want to endorse, but then they start giving their views on the war and a lot of other issues where at times you just have to be smart, and there's some things you should keep to yourself. You know, especially if what you're saying is just flat out stupid.
Rock and roll.